ARK fans, welcome to ARK Invest Daily, your daily dose of ARK information. Today we are going to be recapping entire June. As you know, today was the last day of June and we have all the data. So we'll be doing a monthly update for June. And guess what? June was really great for ARK. And these were some of the biggest moves, but there were a lot more. There were so many companies added and some removed as well. So stay with me to find out more about it. This is the only channel where you'll get all this information because we collect data every day. Once all of the trades have settled and once the complete data is uploaded on their site. No other YouTuber can bring you this. So stay tuned. That's the USP of this channel. Please like and subscribe and show your support. That's the free way to show your support, and it helps me immensely with the YouTube algorithms. So I'll see you on the other side. Thank you. All right. So we have a monthly update for ARK for month of June. So they started the month with $43.23 billion as a market cap for all the ETFs combined, all 8 of them, including Israel and Print. And there were some ups and downs initially and in the middle of month as well, but overall coming out like a winner, touching 50 billion mark. Today it went down just a little bit, but still above 50 billion. So this is great. Overall good, strong trend. Hope it continues into July. So we'll watch out for that. Number of companies that they are invested in is 268. And they started with 265 and in the beginning of the month. And there were some ups and downs there as well, which we will cover. How many new companies were added and how many were removed just in a bit. And they ended the month with 268 companies. Let's quickly take a look at ARK as well. So if I select that, you'll see very similar to the overall fund combines, the similar trend in terms of market value. They started with 29.29 billion, ending in 25.38 billion. So this is great. Then next biggest is RG. So if you look at RG, they started with 8.3 billion, 8.31 billion, and they ended in 9.71. Very positive there as well. Now let's take a look at the next biggest is RW, starting with 5.55 billion, starting the month there and ending the month in 6.3 billion. So RW did very well too. Then we have ARKF is the next biggest. The fintech fund started with the 3.64, very similar trend as we have in the overall trend, ending in 4 billion. So those are the biggest ones. Let's cover RQ as well. Started with 2.93, and this is the one that went down quite a bit till about last week, or just up till the 621 mark, as you can see. And then it started picking back up, and it picked back up like anything, as you can see, and went all the way to 3.1 billion. So that's looking good as well. Then there are Israel, Print, and ARKX, which don't move the needle so much. So we will not cover those here, maybe some other time. And we will do a quarterly update as well, because this is the quarter boundary. April, May, and June, 3 months. I'll do a video day after tomorrow for that. Stay tuned to this channel. So that's the summary, but let's go over the biggest moves of the month, right? So people who have been following this channel know that we look at biggest move 2 ways. One is by percentage of shares, and then we change this, the threshold right now is 11%. So any company that had movement more than 11% in the entire month of June, plus or minus, if they added 11% more shares or removed 11% shares or more, will show up. These are the companies that fit that criteria, a lot of them, because there was a lot of trading this month. And this is their rank in 268 companies that they are invested in. So that's that. And after that, we will change this to 0. And then we will increase market value threshold, and then we'll look at the biggest moves by market value, because that could be because of the stock price going up. A lot of companies had their stock price going up. A lot of favorite companies like Draftkings, Palantir, Skillz, etc. So we'll take a look at that. Now let's first go by percentage of shares. These are the companies. I've sorted them. Trade Desk shows up as the maximum one, almost 1000% increase in number of shares, but that is mainly because they had a split in the stock, and hence it has gone up so much. We can discount this. We can exclude this for now, and then look at others that pop up after that. So Dicerna Pharmaceuticals. This is one of the new company that they invested in this month, and the stock price has gone up, and they have invested a lot there as well. So that's 92% extra, because it's a new company. It's expected to have so many extra shares than earlier in the lifetime of that investment. And then just 6.6 million movement. So big move in terms of shares, but not so big in terms of market value. And the rank is not so high either, 171. When I hover over it, you'll see more information also like ARKG. It's present in ARKG only. Let's go to the next one. Sear Inc. 87% extra shares, not a big movement, 25.4 million in terms of that. UiPath, on the other hand, is a big movement. 73% extra shares, 4,818 shares. This is the only company present in all the 6 ARK ETFs, discounting Israel and print there. But yeah, this is this is the channel which showed it first when they first invested in it, and on the first day itself it was present in all 6 ETFs, and then other YouTubers picked it up and showed it in their channel. Anyways, so we have the complete data is the point, and a like and subscribe would be appreciated. Thank you so much. Then in terms of market value as well, this is really the biggest move, $249 million. Ping Health Care, this is 56% extra shares. I'll hover over all of these very quickly, so feel free to pause and take a look. Intuitive Surgical, again 50% extra share. JD Logistics, extra 40% shares. One Life Healthcare, 28% extra shares. JSC, Blade, Air Mobility, VUZI, it's many people's favorite. 31% extra shares there, almost more than 1 million extra shares. Smart Glass Company. Signify Health, Vortex, Grayscale, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, as you know, has seen a lot of turmoil in past couple of months because of a lot of factors, but mainly because Tesla stopped taking Bitcoin as a payment and China's cracked down on Bitcoin as well. But it has some good news as well. So ARK is going to come up with a Bitcoin ETF, and we'll feature it here as soon as it happens. So that's it's slowly picking back up, but not quite. Anyways, so then it's Coinbase. Again, one of the biggest moves, 14% extra share as the stock price continued to go down. When it IPO'd, it was 300 something. Now it has gone up in past 2 or 3 days to 253. So, and they continue to buy more and more of shares as well. So truly biggest move in terms of market value as well. Ionix, Roblox is another favorite company of many people, and mine too. Adding more shares there. Reinvent, Repair Therapeutics, Trimble. So those are the biggest move by percentage shares. Let's take a look at the negative ones now. Galileo almost completely removed. Then you have Intercontinental Exchange, Pluralism Therapeutics, 40% removed. Raven, 45% removed. NXP Semiconductors, 36% removed. Cloudflare, 36%. Garmin, 35%. TCS Group Holdings, 33%. Huya is 29% removed. Netflix is 25% removed. BYD, the electric car company from China, 23%. Snap, 23% removed. Nvidia, 22% removed. Helico, 12%, 22%. Airbus, 21%. Pure Storage. Spirit, Boeing, Pinterest, also removed a little bit. Bill.com, Novartis, Magna International, Serpera, Teradyne. So all those negative in terms of biggest ones in negatives in terms of market share is Intercontinental. Then you have Pure Storage, you have Novartis, you have Teradyne. So those were some of the biggest in terms of percentage shares. So let's make this into 0 and increase this guy market value to, let's say, 44. Let's see what pops up there. Yeah, we can handle these many. Let's sort it quickly. Let's see what were the biggest ones. So this is their rank. So any company whose market value changed by 44 million or more, or minus 44 million, or even more than that. So those are the companies that will show up. These are the ones that show up, and a lot of these are high ranking in their overall portfolio. As you can see, 3, 1, 2, 7, all these ranks. Now Intellia Therapeutics, the biggest one, looks like they continue to remove the shares. So net June month net position is minus 5%. But stock price went up in last few days. Looks like quite a bit, actually doubled, almost more than doubled. So that's what's happening there. That's what the biggest move is in terms of market value. Roku, again, just 2% added overall in this month, but stock price going up quite a bit. Same story with Beam Therapeutics. They keep on adding more and more here as well. Just but overall net addition is just 3% shares, and stock price going up. Again, as you can see, you can follow the percentage of share movement here. So all these top 5 or 7 have hardly any movement on the shares, but their stock price has gone up, and hence overall it has gone up. Then let's go over some more. Shopify, UiPath, Zoom Video, Unity Software. It's truly biggest moves there. Coinbase, we went over. Spotify Technology. Then you have Twilio. You have Too Simple, Pacifica Biosciences, Exact Sciences, Square, doing a lot of positive, but hardly any change in the percentage of shares, as you can see. Then DocuSign is actually negative, but the stock price went up. Number of shares is negative, but stock price went up, and hence overall positive. Twitter, again, both they're investing more in it, and the stock price went up this month. Editas, they have been divesting in it, removing a lot of shares, not a lot of shares, 5% they have removed, and the stock price has gone up. Skillz, another favorite company of many people, 2% extra share. We say 2%, but actually it could be just because they already have a lot of shares, right, for Skillz. So net addition, even though it is almost 500,000 shares, it's just 2% extra shares. Now the stock price climbing upwards a little bit there. Then you have Iovance Biotherapeutics, you have Twist Biosciences, Fate Therapeutics, Palantir. So that's one more company. They have the net position is actually 1% down compared to beginning of the month. As you can see in the trend also, it's present in 2 ETFs, and they have been buying more in general, but there were days where they have reduced the position quite a bit, and then the stock price has gone up a little bit, and hence net positive of 90.9 million. So huge number there. Draftkings, they have added 10% extra shares and 83 million. JD.com, 7% extra shares. You have Zillow, again, stock price going up. They are also investing more. Trimble, you have Ionis, Invitae. Many companies are were there in the both the charts that we just reviewed. Regeneron, Vertex, Kratos. Then in terms of negative, very few are negative. Intercontinental Exchange, 108. Novartis, and Pure Storage. Yeah, in all three they reduced the shares, and hence they are negative. But in the positive ones also, there are some where they have reduced the shares, but it is still still positive. DocuSign, Editas, Iovance, Twist, Palantir, and Invitae, and also Intelia. That's a really good story coming out there. They have been reducing its share, as you can see, overall, but the stock price has more than doubled just now in past few days, 2 or 3 days, and hence the biggest move. We missed Tesla, I think. Here we go, Tesla. Stock price going up, and they have been investing more and more. This is their number one investment anyways, and just 2% change, even though it's 2% because they have already have a lot of shares. It's more than 100,000 shares that they bought. So that's the biggest moves, guys. Let's quickly take a look at overall portfolio, how it looks compared to beginning of the month. Very, very green, hardly any reds. Roku, Intelia, as we went over, the greenest green, and reddest red is not even worth going over because there's hardly any. Then let's go to new and remove companies quickly. So in terms of new companies, we have Verve Therapeutics. Remember, Verve also showed up in the insider moves episode that I did. A lot of insiders buying a lot of Verve. It's ARK, present in ARK, and these are the stats. Market value, they are invested 33 million there. Quantum SI, another new company this month, 25 million investment there. You have Kzone, another new one, 25 million investment there, present in 2 ETFs actually. It's a chat company which allows hiring managers to chat directly with the candidate. Etsy, another new one, the biggest new one this month, 73 million market value there. And then you have a couple more. Ugwind Energy Tech Storage, just 4 million, position very small. And Alphabet, Google, they invested again this month. They completely got rid of it in past month, and then again investing in it, 19 million. The companies that were removed this month, Guardian Health and Syros Pharmaceuticals. So that was your daily dose, guys. Please like and subscribe and help me with this YouTube algorithm, and so that this data can reach more and more people. And I'll see you tomorrow or day after with a quarterly update. This was just monthly, but I'll do a quarterly update as well because this is a quarter month boundary. So we'll do April, May, June and see how ARK did for that quarter. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.